Em mến chào các bạn đến với chương trình The Nail Tip Show. Hôm nay em sẽ chia sẻ với các bạn vài cái căn bản để làm form fitting. Today I'm going to show you how to do a form fitting on almond nail. Form fitting, I know it can be tricky and a little bit intimidating when you are new, but I'm going to give you tips so you can apply them with ease. Before I start, I want to introduce you guys my lovely model, Catherine.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. To start off, I'm gonna use Kupa Divinity form. So since I'm not gonna do a long nail today, so I'm just gonna tear that part off. And you need to take this sticky part off and put in the back. You don't wanna go over that ring area. You wanna put the sticky part off below that point. Okay. So các bạn mà lúc mà lấy cái form á, lúc nào nó cũng có cái miếng ở chỗ sticky này á, các bạn phải tháo ra và bỏ sau để cho cái lúc mà mình bỏ product lên á, lúc mình bỏ gel hay là bỏ ấy á, nó sẽ giữ cái product. Nó có cái nền tảng chắc để giữ cái product on top. Then you wanna roll it a little bit to give it more flexibility to form a nice round C curve right there. So hôm nay mình sẽ dùng cái form này, em sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn làm cái almond shape. Thì trước khi mình làm á là các bạn roll nó cho nó round it off. Mình có cái nice round C curve. And then mình just bỏ vô thử trước. Mình lấy cái line, use your lines as a guide and use that to center it. So when you place the form on, if this one fit well, then you don't have to cut it. But if you do, what you have to do is to measure this side wall here and this side wall here. If you see a little gap, that means you have to fit the form a little bit more. That means you have to cut the form here to fit that nail. But with this one, it fits pretty well. Then I'm just gonna close the tab here. I'm just gonna close the tab. I'm just gonna pinch and bring the form to a point. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back and fit again. Okay, and now what I want you to pay attention to is from this side wall to this side wall right here. I need you guys to cut that and slit that a little bit on the side. Okay, so I'm gonna use a scissor. So I'm just gonna line here and there. And I'm gonna cut that. Just slit that and cut this side and cut that side off. Okay, why you wanna do that? Because if you fit that well, so when you do gel or acrylic, then it fits perfectly, and plus when you cut that, you can pinch them more, and then you want to close the tab below really tight. You want to pull that tight, so then that will give you nice C curve right there. For the almond shape, you want to place your form slightly tilting down. So when you apply the product, the cuticle area and the sidewall will go straight out, line up. Okay? If you put in the same height at the nail, then when you apply, your product will go up. The side wall right here, as you put product, especially if you do a long nail, it will go up. So for the almond, you want to your form slightly lower. The tip right here, center, but slightly lower than the nail bed, than the apex area right there. Okay? So this is how you place the form for almond shape. So lúc mà các bạn đắp cái form lên á, for almond shape á, các bạn phải bỏ cái form tilted down slightly, right in the center, but then slightly tilted down. So lúc mà các bạn đắp bột lên á, cái side view của mình, cái line á, nó should be straight, slowly going up, out and straight. Còn các bạn mà để cái form nó even, straight out á, thì cái tí nữa mình đắp bột lên á, thì cái line nó từ nó cái end của cái móng á, nó sẽ pointed up. So you don't want that. Làm như vậy thì cái form nó không có đúng. So các bạn slightly thôi, không có cần nhiều lắm, mà just slightly going lower. Okay? You want to tilt your form down a little bit. Another thing I want you to pay attention to is that when you want to find a form that has a nice belly down here, so then you bring it tight and close, so then that retain your nice C curve too. So that when you build a nail with a nice C curve, it gives you that's your strong point. That's your strength of the nail right there. If you don't have a nice C curve, then the strength of a nail will be weakened. So make sure you pinch this side really tight, so that will secure your C curve right there. And almond, it's just like a short version of a stiletto. So you put your form almost like a stiletto, but when you apply it, then it should have the illusion you almost coming out straight like a stiletto, but you're not. So you round it off. You don't bring it to a point with the almond shape. You kind of have a rounded tip, but the form should apply the same. So that means you pinch it in. So when you cut this, when you cut the slit on the side, what it does is it gives you room to bend that form more curved down. So then your nail would not be widened on the side here. So everything kind of folded in a little bit and round. So then your nail will have a nice round C curve, and that will give you a strong nail right there. Give you a good base for the nail. So lúc mình pinch, lúc mình apply cái form, mình cut hai cái bên á, mình muốn báp chặt cái hông này và kéo này nó cho nó tròn và sát vô, và kéo cái form nó to a point. Làm như vậy cho nó có đủ cái C curve. Even sometimes mình có forget to pinch, nó cũng có sẵn cái C curve cho mình. Mình làm cái form mình nhờ có cái C curve á, để cho cái móng nó chắc và nó bền bỉ hơn. So when you pinch a form, make sure you pinch close, tight, that belly down here. So then it's nice and tight. So retain your C curve. When you apply the product, then it will form a nice round C curve. So this is it. This is the way the form should look for an almond nail shape. So cái này là cái căn bản để làm cái form cho cái form, để fit cái form cho almond shape. So the first key you want to look for is the form should not have any gap. Let me turn on the side here. I can't show this. So they should not have any gap around here and on the sides and on the side as well. Okay, should not have gap in the front of a nail and on the sides, and the form for an almond shape should slowly tilting lower. Should be tilting a little bit slightly lower, and the tab is closed in the front to secure that form. And now you are ready for your gel or acrylic application. Đó là vài cái căn bản để các bạn làm form fitting cho almond shape. Em nghĩ các bạn nếu mà làm tip quen rồi thì em nghĩ làm form cũng hơi khó, nhưng mà em nghĩ các bạn cứ mua cái form về từ từ tập rồi quen thì các bạn sẽ cũng làm được. So that is it. This is few steps that you guys can follow and try it for yourself how to do a form fitting. I hope that you guys keep on practicing. The more you practice, the more it gets easier and you can apply them with ease. So I hope you enjoyed this video, If you like this video, please give it a thumb up and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Cảm ơn các bạn và hẹn gặp lại chương trình kế tiếp. Bye!